Town, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Detroit Lions. On the Browns sideline, you see Kevin Stefanski. His guys off to a slow start, 1-2, following the loss last week. Across the field, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. He'll go play action with Goff. The throw on the run is complete. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
That's good.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
We'll go right back to Laporta. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And now they find themselves on the verge of really putting together an opening statement drive here at the start of this game. But now that the field becomes condensed, continue to be smart in the way you attack this defense. The last thing you want to do is settle for free in what's been a very impressive opening drive.
And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 17-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
The tackle by Jack Campbell. A gain of
37.
a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Putting the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. And he's going to be marked down at the 5.
A gain of 10 yards.
This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
By Myles Garrett.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They've got it. That's the 4th time All-Pro Myles Garrett gets in there for the sack. And now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Goff. Aleem McNeil in to drop him on 3rd and goal. And that will send the field goal unit out.
It's 4th and goal.
Folks' kick is good. The Lions will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by a former star at Alabama. It's Jalen Milroe at quarterback.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working. I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. and 10.
It's a gain of 10. And
From the gun, it's Milroe. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Levi Onwuzurike getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Second down, Montgomery. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Moving outside the pocket. That one too far out in front. Incomplete. So on fourth down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Lions offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a first down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here. There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
In punt formation for the Lions.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Browns offense are now ready to get going on their second possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. To throw is Sanders. Forced out left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Here we go. A carry here for Montgomery. And he'll get this ahead. A gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. And they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up. From the gun, it's Shedeur. He dives and what a catch for the first down. A gain there of 13 yards.
First down, Cleveland.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Shedeur. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. 32 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
I don't think he got there. Wrapped up the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
The line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, and it's third down.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the Browns are going to have a first and goal coming up. They can find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Browns. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Browns move out to a 7-3 lead.
7, Lions 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of being a fail, 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line. They would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course of these games is worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video game. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. He finds Raymond for the completion. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. first and 10.
Detroit Lions first down.
Goff to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Yards on the play.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Walker. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal. Here's Goff. He's got his big tight end. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Folks, extra point is good. And the Lions are on top. It's now 10-7. After the touchdown, count is Bolton to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Browns offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 11 at the 26-yard line.
They go with the rookie out of Ohio State, Quinshon Judkins. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. What can they do here on third down and 7? Here's Sanders to throw. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And that'll set up fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his teams get possession of the football. The Lions offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7. Here's a second and 3 for a touch.
A 7-yard pickup.
One final throw before the break. The ball comes out. And this will be recovered by the defense, but they will not be able to do anything with it. Time has expired, and the first half has come to an end. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. DeAndre Carter on the return, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Browns offense is going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with first and 10. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way. Second and 10. On the ground, Montgomery. First down, still going. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. They'll come up here, first and 10. One more time for Montgomery. Not much there, maybe a yard. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 8. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Misconnect trying to get it to Quinshon Judkins out of the backfield. Third down coming up.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
We're going to try to pick this up on third and 8. Now it's Sanders. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side.
Sanders pass.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Browns first down.
13 yards.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
He's brought down at the 31.
They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. Rolling right. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there is a sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Loss of 11 yards.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And this is going to remain a 3-point game. So a big mistake there. Roughing call on the field goal try. It gives them an automatic first down. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. Montgomery trying to find a crease in that massive humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. For Judkins, he was so effective in college. 50 total TDs at Ohio State and Ole Miss, but that is first in the NFL. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. In this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Lions offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
And he's out of bounds, gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a 3rd down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. When they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Lions first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch, and move the chains. Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing, Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Here we go. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Beyond the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Our 4th quarter begins, and it's a run with Montgomery. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Lions offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. This one caught by Patrick. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Goff just going to tap this one forward.
The ball carried
and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
a first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
For a Lions.
Goff. This pass. Complete to Raymond. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
Motioning here. A run up the middle. It's Gibbs. And he's got a 1st down. Pick up of 4.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the 1st down.
They'll run the draw with Walker. Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 15-yard line.
They hand it to Gibbs. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
He was taken down by Grant Delpit. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
LaPorta in motion. to throw is gone. Catch is made by Wright. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he's in. Tim Patrick. Touchdown, Detroit. Folks, extra point is good. And the Lions move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Off play action now. It's Gabriel. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
6 yards to go.
From the gun, here's Gabriel. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense as the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one. The defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them and you're able to extend that lead.
Harder on the return. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. The Browns offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. He's got the rookie third-round pick, Harold Fannin. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Second and 6 coming up.
At the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, Gabriel. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The two-time Pro Bowler, Josh Hines Allen. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. They'll drop to throw. Incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And out. 4th down.
They snap it to Gabriel. That's taken in. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a play on 4th and long. 38 yards.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Here we go. Throwing again is Gabriel. They try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. the other way, a back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Browns' confidence ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Gabriel. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here we go. Here's Gabriel. Again, working deep downfield. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Throwing is Gabriel. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. A 2nd down throw for Goff. To the outside, that's St. Brown. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
So it's a win here for the Lions. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory.